What is cybercrime?
Cybercrime encompasses a wide range of criminal activities that are carried out using digital devices and networks. These crimes involve the use of technology to commit fraud, identity theft, data breaches, viruses, scams, and expanded upon in other malicious acts.
These are the 10 most common cybercrimes that are committed in the cyber community, listed by Stephen Nail on 2012.
Oh my gosh, there's a link. I've been hacked.
Phishing or spoofing. Phishers or spoofers execute this attack using a dummy email or link. With this, cybercriminals attempt to invade a user's personal data stored in their phones. The most remarkable phishing attack is the Facebook and Google scam. The fisher Evaldas Rumasauskas, a Lithuanian man, stole over 100 million from Facebook and Google using a fairly convincing email.
I need 20,000 pesos or I'll spread your scandal online. Your family will not be happy with it, aren't they? Oh, and let me have some additional 50k for cash and fee, by the way.
Blackmailing or extortion. Blackmail criminals tend to demand something, mostly money, in return of a private personal information or even hostages. One of the most remarkable blackmailing incident is the AMC blackmailing attempt, where a New Yorker woman attempts to blackmail the AMC CEO, Adam Aaron. Access stored communications. A cybercriminal hacks a device or information to have an unauthorized access to a specific data. Most cases of this crime involves the government or huge companies. One of the most remarkable ASC incident is the interview hacking, where hackers invaded the website of Sony Pictures while having their impending release of the film The Interview. Online sports betting. In the Philippines, betting websites are very common. To clarify, online sports betting are only illegal to some countries, and some criminals use this to steal money from a fake sports scene. Non-delivery of merchandise. The seller provokes the victim to send their payment through online transactions. After sending, the criminal cuts the communication between them and the victim. And as a customer, I was also scammed by this scheme. The criminals are so smart that even I, a wise consumer, can also be their prey. Electronic harassment, also known as cyberbullying, this type of cybercrime was the most influential out of all on the list. According to DepEd, 1 in 3 Filipino students have experienced cyberbullying. Child pornography and prostitution. Pornography as a whole is a set of different opinions for each people. In terms of cybercrime, child and woman prostitution has a big percentage than the other crimes. Prostitution in the Philippines is illegal, although somewhat tolerated, with law enforcement being rare with regards to sex workers. Penalties range up to life imprisonment for those involved in trafficking, which is covered by the Anti-Trafficking in Persons Act of 2003. Drug trafficking. Using social media and dark web to initiate this crime, drug trafficking uses technology to sell illegal drugs and paraphernalia to consumers and victims that sometimes has a higher price. The worst penalty for drug trafficking is life imprisonment to death and a fine ranging to 500,000 pesos to 10 million pesos.
Did you know I got a copy of the movie Moana? I will sell it for only 50 pesos.
Isn't that illegal?
Don't worry, I got this.
And last but not least, criminal copyright infringement. Criminal copyright infringement is a violation of federal law when a person intentionally uses or distributes another's copyrighted material for financial gain. Copyrights protect the author's ideas and controls their material up to 70 years after their death, or less if the author is a corporation. To combat cybercrime, these are some ways the authorities can help solve or prevent it. Network security. Before a hacker can get through an authorized file he or she is targeting, the hacker has to get through several security measures like firewalls, secure connections, passwords, anti-malwares, and data encryptions. Investigation. URL tracing and logging are used by websites to track your unique IP addresses. This can be used by investigators to trace hackers. In piracy, trackers are used to identify IP addresses currently sharing a pirated file. Penalties. More and more laws are being created and implemented today. Penalties include both a fine and imprisonment. That's all. Thank you for watching.